New year, new beer. All right. Hi everyone and welcome to Rumors. If it's your first time here, like the video. When you're done, share it with your friends and click the bell icon. You're not going to want to miss all the beers that we review. But for those of you who have been around, welcome back. It's 2023 and to start it off, I picked something huge out of the cellar. It's going to be our first barrel-aged beer from Horus.
Yay!
This is called Ichor of Osiris. It is a coconut rum barrel-aged imperial stout with mixed berries and mixed nuts.
Why does Horus love coconut so much?
He loves it.
Oh my god.
You know what I love? The artwork on the bottles. I love birds. We love birds.
I love birds.
And it's always so majestic looking. It's always some kind of hawk or eagle.
And there's always plants
Owl.
coming out of the head.
Yeah.
I really like it. It's cool.
I'm assuming those are like the mixed berries. I kind of like.
Yeah.
This is a 650 milliliter bottle, so nice and big. There is an ABV, but we'll get to that when Mary gets to guessing. You finished off the year strong last year.
Oh no.
Once again, this is brewed at Mason Ale Works and then bottled by Horus. He's a bit of a vagabond brewer. He goes around and does a lot of collaborations with people. And then once he brews himself, he seems to brew at Mason Ale Works. And then they ship it to him and he bottles it himself. So, Mary, any other thoughts on this before we get to it?
I kind of tuned out after I heard coconut, mixed berries and mixed nuts.
Yep. In rum barrels, so it's going to be sweeter because rum is a lot sweeter than bourbon.
Well, I love mixed berries. Like, that's my jam. I would eat that for dessert over any kind of sweet anything ever. I love mixed berries. So I'm really excited about that, but I am not a coconut fan. I'm not a huge, like, nuts and desserts fan, and this is going to be a dessert stout, I feel like, because it's going to be so sweet. But I'm kind of excited because Horus is so hyped up, but for good reason, I guess. I mean,
we've reviewed 3-4 of the beers so far.
Yeah, and they've all been really, really, really good.
But I will say you have to be the voice of reason because it is super hard for me to be objective.
So, I mean, you know what? Horus makes great beer, but getting it is so hard because it's membership only, and you gotta pay, and you gotta go pick it up. Like, you gotta jump through all these hoops to get it.
Yeah.
He makes good beer, but is it the best beer that I've ever had in my entire life?
Oh, yeah.
No. But people treat it like it's liquid gold or something. It
is Ichor from the gods. Ichor of Osiris. But that's enough talking about it. Let's get to drinking about it.
There we go.
Flame on.
Yeah, again, this probably isn't the right way to do this, but
this is how we enjoy doing it.
It's the easiest way, and oh wow, I picked the thickest side, actually.
Yeah, it's taking you a while to get through there. I mean, I can just try and cut through it with the bottle open now. It's pretty liquidy. Let me get in here now. Burn my hands on the wax a little bit. Oh yeah, we're in. I am excited. I can't hold back my excitement much longer, so I'm going to pour these and we're going to taste them. Let's go to the nose. I'm going to fly away right now. It's like caramel corn.
What?
It smells so good.
This is all coconut.
I get a lot of very sweet, like candied coconut and toffee in there. Toffee is like #1 for me. But that's like the Horus base stout is like toffee.
Yeah, we were just talking.
There's the nuts. I get a little bit of nuts.
We were just talking about how each brewery has its own base stout that you can identify after, you've been drinking them for a while. This smells like a Horus beer.
Yeah.
Obviously, but it smells like a Horus beer. I understand what you're saying with the toffee and the coconut. But this smells really. My first sniff was I made a face because of the coconut, but it smells like a good Horus beer.
Get coconut from this right now. I get almost like a peanut brittle.
You're what? What? I literally just had peanut butter this morning, and this does not smell like it. I'm excited.
The aroma on this is just so good and so tasty. I think Horus, while they don't have maybe not always the best beers, it's my favorite base beer. I love that sweet caramely toffee taste that maybe not everyone likes, but I really like that.
So does Horus only do stouts?
They do a lot of things. So Horus sometimes will do mead with meaderies.
Oh yeah, we've had a mead from Horus, right?
They also do some whiskey with distilleries.
Oh.
And it's mostly stouts, other than that.
Oh, okay. But like, so when they do beer, it's usually a stout or a mead.
Usually a stout or a mead.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this, oh my gosh.
I get it all.
This is a Horus beer. This is a Horus stout.
Nope, I get everything. Sweet, I get the mixed berries in there. Like just a general berry flavor. I get the coconut for sure on the palate there. After those sweet mixed berries. And that Horus base beer, like you said, that toffee and that caramel, just all kind of mix it all together in just the smoothest beer. It's so smooth.
I get the coconut. I get the toffee. I get that this is a Horus beer. I'm trying to remember. Oh, mixed nuts.
I would say mixed nuts so far I'm missing.
I'm not getting any of the berries either, but you can tell that this is a Horus stout because it just has that taste of the smooth toffee, caramelly, stouty taste.
I can't help but love it.
And this is really good, and I'm not gonna lie, Horus knows what he's doing when he's making these stouts, but Bottle Logic could be just as good sometime.
Oh yeah.
So,
I don't doubt that. I mean, we've given other breweries plenty of 5s.
Yeah. But if you had to rate it out of a 10, would Horus be an 11? No. And Bottle Logic would be a 5?
No, hell no.
So, I mean,
they're just different in different ways. I mean, they're good in different ways. This, for me, I know isn't going to do it for you because there's no alcohol. You don't get a lot of alcohol with the Horus stouts. Which, for me, I love. I have a sweet tooth. I love the sweetness you get from Horus. But that's probably not for everybody. Horus is very saccharine sweet. Which a lot of people don't like that. Especially in a barrel-aged beer like this. I can't tell this is barrel-aged, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so I like an alcohol-y stout. But sometimes I don't. Like, sometimes I don't need it. And this is really, really tasty. I really like it. Where it gets me is the sweetness. Because I'm not a huge sweets person. And I don't like it when my mouth feels sticky. And this is, like, on the verge of feeling really sticky and weird.
I think as it's warming up on the back end, I'm getting a little bit more of a nut flavor. Like a hazelnut or a peanut, like a light peanut. Or what's one of those lighter nuts? Like a Brazil nut, maybe? Or a hazelnut?
Maybe.
I'm definitely getting the berries in the beginning still. I'm sad that you can't get that.
That's wild. I'm
really sad that you can't taste that. Because it's so nice. Like, that first sip was just magic. In a bottle. You want to chew it?
Okay.
It's time for the Big Chew.
No berries, less coconut, and just more of a Horus stout. Toffee, caramel, chocolate, coffee-ish.
This is why I said you're going to have to do the objective one, because I love this beer.
I get more coconut than I do berries and nuts. And that's what a Horus beer is. It's coconut toffee. Pretty much all of Horus beers is
He always
coconut.
adds the coconut.
Yeah, coconut, toffee. You're good. And it's good. It's really, really, really good. But if I'm going to judge this based on what the label is promising me, But I can't because
That's
it's so good. I'm not going to give it a 2 because it's not promising me everything.
Well, we were discussing there's a line between here's what you're trying to taste in the beer and is the beer just a good beer? Is it a damn good beer?
That's why I rate a lot of beers really high because I just like them.
Yeah.
And it's not promising
okay.
anything.
It's okay to just like beers, everybody. No, you don't have to just be like, oh, I don't get this and this. Sometimes we do that.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's a little easier to be more critical of a beer style that you don't like or a beer flavor that you don't like. But when a beer is just good, it's just good.
And I know that I said at the beginning of this video that people hype up Horus. Yeah, people hype up Horus and he charges a membership fee, whatever, but his stuff is good. But personally, I'm not paying a membership fee if I can go 7 minutes down the road to go to Bottle Logic and get just as good a stout.
Yeah. I mean, this is just part of the experience because, like you said, it's membership only, and not everyone's going to get to try this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I bet you we go on Untappd right now, it's probably like max 2,000 check-ins, maybe.
Yeah.
So there's the exclusivity factor of it, and that's kind of what builds the name of it, and the fact that he does go around the country and does cross collaborations with different breweries. He just built up his name enough, and so I had the opportunity to do a membership, and I had to see what it was all about.
No, and I probably would try a membership, and then the next year I'd be like, okay, no,
Not for you,
not for me. He's very lucky that he brews very good beers because there's a lot of people who, you know, are bullshitters. They charge exorbitant fees for nothing and they don't deliver, and he delivers. He really does. It's just sometimes I can see, oh, it's going to be a Horus beer. It's going to be so good. I can't wait. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, just because it's a Horus beer doesn't mean that it's a guarantee that it's really, 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 really,
it doesn't.
really, really good.
But because it is hyped up like that, it better be good.
It better be good. And so far it has been good. And I'm not saying that I'm waiting for the day that it's bad. That day could come though.
ABV. What are you thinking on this beer?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
You've been so on it the last 10, 15 videos.
This is a barrel-aged... Did you say Imperial or just no?
Barrel-aged Imperial Stout in rum barrels.
I have no number at all.
You're just going to give up?
No, it's a 16... 12? What? 16 or 12? 14? Look at me. Let me see your eyes.
I'm not looking at her. I'm looking at you. Just you there.
14. 14%.
Not bad.
14%.
14 even. Final answer?
14-ish.
All right. This beer is 14.7% alcohol. Got right back in there. It went 12, it went 16, and you went right in there.
Yeah, you can't taste this alcohol at all.
It's so smooth. Yeah. That's one thing about it is, even this is our first barrel-aged Horus, and it tastes so smooth.
Even letting it warm up a little bit, you get other flavors, but
the alcohol doesn't pop as much as it does in other beers. Which either you miss or you don't. You might miss it. I don't. So that's why I am going to rank it a 5. Like that was a secret.
I'm really missing... I'm not necessarily missing the alcohol because I don't need to always have the alcohol, but I am really missing the mixed berries. Like really, really, because I love mixed berries. Raspberry, blueberry, blackberry, strawberry, blueberry again, and more raspberry. I love mixed berries so much, but it's so good though. It just... If you told me that this was a base beer from Horus, I would believe you 100%. And that's not a bad thing because it's really good. I think I give it a 4.5.
Nice. Okay.
It's good.
Horus does it again.
Mm-hmm.
Shocker.
One of these days.
But today is not that day. But you know what today is? It's time for you to like, share, subscribe, click the bell icon. You'll be notified when we upload new videos. But until then, we're the Brewmatures, trying every beer from around the world. One sip at a time. Flame on!
Scream that in my ear! Oh my god.
Flame on! Flame on!
Oh, you turned it down.
Oh, wait, I didn't touch that at all. I don't touch lighters.
Oh.
Flame on!